for real with my eyes. I could look like a lottery. Grand prize, but I'm probably the humblest. I ain't really type that will speak on it. I walk on a beat, put my feet on it. It's easy to, I don't reach for it. Then I kick back like it recoil. Y'all hating a lot. Swear they be faking a lot. I stray away from the ops. They like to fixate, they just like my mixtape. They can't wait for the drop. Been counting so much that my hands tired. Never scared of high stakes like a vampire. I be like a campfire. No, I'm not in the my hands tied. I'm that guy. You be saving them people flash drive. Tell them I ain't wasting no time. Put my pen to that pad like a scantron. I be counting so much that my hands tired. Never scared of high stakes like a vampire. I be like a campfire. No, I'm not in the my hands tied. I'm that.
We're the land of the free and the
And an inspired rendition.
Salamat Repe David Denman sa pag-like ng stream.
Getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks and for the Lakers. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before.
Salamat Repo Michael Vincent Lucero sa pag-like ng stream.
More and more of that every year.
I agree.
Here we go.
So the Lakers win the tip. Bird outside. Covered by Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and
Salamat po
scored.
sa pag-share ng stream David Denman.
LeBron with the block. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And finished off by LeBron.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
High post shot. Giannis inside. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. 16 feet away. Jeff Teague with the rebound. And again, the Bucks miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And here's Giannis from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
To the paint. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's LeBron.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think, Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
And Giannis throws it down. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And finished off by LeBron.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one drops for him.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
Bucks trail by 6. Giannis outside. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Back to Bird. Goes back up. And the rejection by Giannis. For 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
It's deflected. Now James, and it's the Lakers on the break. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the long strides of KCP, dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
To the inside. Vader on the way. He can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The Lakers in the lead. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee.
Salamat po sa pag-share ng stream Lihi Bowl Auntie.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They now take the lead.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Down low, it's stolen, and up the court come the Bucks on the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead as they end the first quarter with a 13-4 run. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Bucks leading by 3. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got.
When it comes to stretching the floor, we're starting to see some consistency from Bobby Portis.
So it's the Lakers now after the three-pointer from Bobby Portis. It's picked off. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Right wing. Pocket 6. There's the steal, and they're pushing it up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
To end the run. Out left to the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Every coach would appreciate having Montrezl Harrell on their roster. Plays unselfish, does the dirty work, and gives his team an edge.
Salamat Repa Perez Aaron sa pag-like ng stream.
Right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Bucks leading by 6. Bird covering. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. puts it up. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And so it's Milwaukee now. They've led by as much as 10. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. And that one hits back iron. Lakers trail by 4. Finished off the break.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From downtown, and the Bucks miss again. Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Here's Giannis. He drains the quick shot. Giannis has got 6.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for him.
He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
The aggressive mindset. LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for James.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dennis Schroeder, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Bird. And both free throws good for James.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Over to the wing. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
The Lakers trail. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And again, the Lakers no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Bucks lead by 5.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Free throw drops for James. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First free throw is good.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
That's tipped, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. They get a hand on it. So it's the Bucks now. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pull-up jumper. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He has 5.
This is what you can count on with Holiday. He's active. He's consistent. He's going to give you everything he has every night.
Passes to James. Covered by Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to James. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks leading by 7. There's the 3. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
The Lakers have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And the Bucks making a change here. And so he hits both. The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Giannis outside. Six on the shot clock. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Giannis. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Bucks. They get it again, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, your guys have been able to limit their scoring. How have you done that?
Well, I think our activity, hopefully, in the pick and rolls is making it up.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Well, for Milwaukee, Kenny, what was your impression?
efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, what do you think about the Lakers?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half, man. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Lakers trail by 7, and for the Bucks. And the dunk by James.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
The Bucks shooting 41% for the game. Giannis against LeBron. Launches it. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. 8 points for him.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And it's denied.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jeff Teague.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers, and he makes both free throws. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Bird covering. No good on that one.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the basket by LeBron James.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
A rebound by the Bucks. And it's the Bucks on the break.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the board.
And they pick up 2. James has got 14.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Bucks leading by 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. That one drops for him. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. James and LeBron throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bird covering. Inside, here's Giannis. And good that time.
Timeout, timeout.
Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for James. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso.
There's a certain electricity to Schroeder's game, this time with a statement finish.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks leading by 7. Good work there as it goes. He has 6.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .158 left to play here in the third. To the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
And Caldwell-Pope good for 3.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
The Bucks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Shot from free throw range. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it to the inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 10.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. 29 seconds left to play in the third. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 11.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell-Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
For the 3. The shot, no good. With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Covered by Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And for the Bucks, no problems knocking that one down.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's his first foul. Giannis left side, fires for three, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
And the dunk by James.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Bucks leading by 12. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Absorbing contact on the shot. Forbes with the concentration where it doesn't matter.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And the Bucks with possession here, following the bucket by the Lakers. Misses the layup.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the dunk by LeBron.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated, and it's been that way all night.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Timeout called the Bucks.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Bird, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Here's Bird. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. From deep, James. He can't get that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The last thing you want to do is send this young man to the line. Bryn Forbes is almost automatic.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Matthews. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ben McLemore. Good on the three-point shot.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Giannis outside. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Lakers on D. And here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. LeBron is doubled. Stolen away. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the shot goes in. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
And the dunk by James.
Beautiful Wonderful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Bird covering. Pass to Giannis. Fades and shoots. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Leading by 12. To the left wing. Goes up the baseline. Tries again. He lays it in. Giannis has got 20 points.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Bird covering. Inside, Giannis is double. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness.
Thought the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I start to see that myself when I got a couple million. Roll through the mud, I can't lie, seen too much real outside there. I told my brother had some patience and your day'll come. Now he's sitting in the he ain't got no. You can't walk inside my shoes like a sneaker come. Overcome obstacles and they still come. I was trying to make a way out like it was my first day out. Remember my first day out, now I got M's in the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los a Sunday afternoon with the NBA. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks and for the Lakers. And tonight, we'll most likely see some
With a palm pilot. All this money on my mind, I talk to about it, yeah, yeah.
Hey, the work feeling more like I've been getting what I earned. The low wasn't never a concern. I see I got the gift, don't count the blessings. I played the odds and I changed directions. I hoard all the dreams and they come true. I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. It's hard to count the wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I went horse trying to tell it, hold that door. Boy, Mr. Lottery, never liked picks, but they all still follow me. Now ain't
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with here are the starters for Milwaukee and for the Lakers. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Bird covering. Shot clock at 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And, you know, you like seeing Jeff Teague flip the switch. I mean, he's a shifty guard that usually makes pretty strong, sharp cuts.
Oh!
Oh! Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Now here's Giannis. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Basket good.
Boy, Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Wasted no time on that one.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
They double him with Giannis. And a bit of a a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick. Thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Up top, Bird. James outside. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks so much, David. On the wing, Bird. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Bucks with some changes. Bucks passing it around. Down low. Makes It off the glass.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
The first one falls. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
Lakers trailed by 3. We've got 1:08 left in the first. To the inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Inside. And no good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Wesley Matthews on the wing. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That gives them the lead.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Moving it up.
Yeah, I like how confident Matthews is down low. Impressive work by him drawing contact inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Bucks trail by 3. All alone. That one misses.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
That'll be a 5-second call. Jacks up a three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Connaughton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Stolen away. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually adds a step to his quickness.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Out to the right wing. Good, nice job down low.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you? Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And James pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And the turnovers will kill you. I mean, that's been their undoing thus far.
Yeah, they came in strong, but all those mistakes have caused them to fall behind right now.
Shoots the 3, drains it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Third left side. Giannis against James. Six to shoot. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. LeBron's got 8.
You know, you see some guys, and they might panic a little bit in that situation, but with LeBron, rarely happens. I mean, he knows exactly how much time he's got to get the shot away.
That's blocked by Bird. And shot on the way. Oh!
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
But they'll get another chance. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound. Can't cash in from close range.
And he has definitely been struggling.
Oh, what a dunk!
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Marcus All comes in for LeBron. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
And Teague is just the player you want drawing fouls and getting to the line. A solid free throw shooter.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Lakers have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And you know, when he came into the league, Gasol's weakness was thought to be defense, but now one of the NBA's premier post defenders. Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Two on the clock. No good on the layup. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but you know, not so pleased with, you know.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of that.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Lakers trail. Here's LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Lakers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And for Milwaukee. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
On defense, the Lakers. To the middle. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 8 points.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Here's Bird. Fires the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
Down low, back to Bird. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
Giannis outside. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Giannis. He's covered closely.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's James, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though Teague saw that he could work his way to the line and did just that.
The Bucks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 2-point game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's tipped. Well, the Bucks shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by James. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's the break. And he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He has 6. Lakers leading by 4. Bird, the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Timeout called, the Bucks. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Lakers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. And it's blocked. To the inside. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Lakers leading by 4. And the layup is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score.